Welcome to Brewfest. This is the second episode of my series, and this is going to be how to get the Brewmaster achievement. So, this achievement consists of 6 separate achievements that you need to achieve in order to get the Brewmaster title. Getting this achievement will be the first step, out of 8, in order to achieve the What a Long Strange Trip It's Been achievement and get the Violet Proto-Drake. So, in order to get this achievement, you need to get 6 separate achievements. Many of them are easy, some of them are a little bit more time-consuming. The first of which is Down with the Dark Iron. This one is fairly simple. All you need to do is grab a beer and throw it at the Dark Iron dwarves that periodically attack Brewfest. After you've done this, there'll be a cog that you need to pick up on the ground, and once you pick that up, you hand it in, and then you've gotten the achievement. If the attack is in progress, then you should participate, because otherwise you may fail it, and then you won't be able to complete the quest. Or you may end up getting lucky, and you may already see the cog on the ground, and you can pick up the daily and get those tokens. The next achievement you should get is the Brewfest Diet. This one is extremely simple. All you need to do is go around Brewfest, locate these items that are sold by the vendors, and just simply eat them. Do that, and then you've got the achievement. Similarly with Strange Brew. This is also an achievement where you need to go around buying the beers from the various vendors, drink those, and then you've got another achievement ticked off. The next one we're going to be looking at is Does Your Wolpertinger Linger? This is the one where you need to get the Wolpertinger pet. This one involves you either getting drunk or putting on some drunk goggles and going around collecting some Wolpertingers that are going around the place. This one is fairly simple as well. All you need to do is capture them using the item you were given, and then you've got your Wolpertinger pet. After you finish these achievements, you're going to want to head into Blackrock Depths and kill Corin Direbrew. This is a fairly simple boss. All you need is a group of 5 people, and just hit the boss, run away when he gets big, and just ground and pound until you've won. You can complete this boss 5 times, so make sure everyone picks up the quest, and you hand it in individually. This boss can drop some pretty good loot. It has trinkets for any class and any spec, and also is able to drop the Brewfest Ram and the Dire Brewfest Kodo. These are both mounts that are only attainable during this event, and allow you to ride the mount of the opposing faction. So these are pretty desirable, and everyone in your party is going to likely want them. Killing Corin Direbrew will give you the Dire Brewfest achievement and 40 tokens. If you get the mount during these 5 kills, then congratulations, you've also achieved Have Keg Will Travel. If you didn't get a mount, then you're going to want to go to the Token Redeemer and get some fresh Brewfest hops. These will temporarily change your mount into one of the Brewfest mounts, and you'll get the achievement that way. With all those achievements out of the way, there's only one more that you need to achieve. This one is Brew of the Month. In order to get this achievement, you need to get the Brew of the Month membership form from the Token Redeemer for 200 tokens. And the most time-consuming part of this is gathering all of the tokens. There are multiple ways that you're able to get tokens during the Brewfest event. Let's start with the quest which can only be completed once. First of all is Pink Elex on Parade. This one involves you going to all of the other capital cities and capturing some Elex that you can only see whilst you're drunk. After you've done this, you can return and you get 40 tokens as a reward. The next is There and Back Again. This essentially involves you getting on a ram and going back and forth delivering kegs. Once you've delivered 3 kegs, you can return and then you get 10 tokens for it. The trick to this mission is to just sprint all the way and pick up the apples on the way, and then you're able to replenish yourself without getting exhausted. If you get to 100, then your ram is going to slow down and you're going to be impeded a lot, so please watch that number and make sure that you get the apples on time. The next is Chug and Chuck. All you need to do for this is drink some beer and throw it at some mechanical things in a pit. I don't really understand this one, but it's incredibly easy, so just do it. After you've done all these one-time quests, you're going to be on about 100 tokens, so you're going to have to do some of the dailies in order to get to the 200 mark. So one of the dailies that you can do is the one time I was drunk, so every day you have the attack which comes into Brewfest, so make sure you do that every day, and each time you get 10 tokens. The next one is going to be the barking quests. So these can be picked up from any of the Brewfest stalls, and essentially you go around the capital city, and you make sure that you bark in all of the locations. In this quest, there aren't any apples that your ram can eat, so please watch the exhaustion of your animal and make sure you have a correct pace, and then you're able to do it with plenty of time to spare. The other way to make tokens is by going to the Ram Racing Master and going back and forth delivering kegs. Each keg you deliver will give you 2 tokens, and you can repeat that for as often as you can. Each time you deliver a keg, it increases the time that you're able to do it, so keep your speed up and deliver as many kegs as possible. After keeping up with this for a few days, you should have enough tokens to buy the Brew of the Month Club. So go into the Valley of Spirits, redeem the club voucher, and then you're able to have the Brewmaster achievement. Subscribe for the next episode, where I'll do Hallow's End.